Hi. The Vietnam War, 1945 through 1975. Now, this wasn't really an American conflict, but we got involved and then we lost. So America doesn't like communist countries. America is very against communism. It was with the Red Scare, with China, everything else. I mean, so the only reason we were involved in the Vietnam War was because we couldn't mind our own business. This war was kind of a combination of conflicts involving the Indochina Wars and the Cold War. So North Vietnam wanted to unify the entire country into a communist country once Vietnam was free from being a French colony, which it was up till after World War II. The South didn't want this, and so the North decided, well, we're just gonna go invade the South. Of course, the Soviet Union and China, other communist countries aided Vietnam, or North Vietnam, by giving them weapons and manpower. Of course, the United States did not like this. 2 million civilians died in this invasion. 1 million northern fighters died, and then 200,000 southern soldiers died. US combat units had already left before this war had started and just came right back. Vietnam had a long history of other countries dictating what it should and shouldn't do, or what countries it was taken over by. So once Vietnam had this sort of liberty to them, they took the opportunity. So Vietnam destroys 2 US destroyers, and the US isn't happy about this. 1965, US troops arrived back in Vietnam to aid South Vietnam. And everyone memes and laughs about the Vietnam War, which it is quite amusing because we got our butts kicked by a bunch of Vietnamese citizens and rice farmers and soldiers and whoever else, when we could have just minded our own business. Richard Nixon was like, oh, we should probably knock it off. We should probably, dial it back a little bit. Richard Nixon started to withdraw US troops, and by 1973 they were all gone. And of course, North Vietnam won. Well, really the South surrendered, and that's what happened in the Vietnam War. It was just another one of those wars that we didn't have to get involved in if we had just, stayed out of it. But because we were in the midst of the Cold War, which wouldn't end for another 20 years, we had to do something about it. So, nobody likes communism.